guest is one of our absolute favorites. He's very funny, very talented. He stars alongside Paul Rudd in a new series called The Shrink Next Door, which premieres this Friday on Apple TV+. Please welcome the always entertaining, the one and only Will Ferrell.
Roots in the house. It's so good to be here. Wow.
Ryan Reynolds. It is.
Oh my God.
It is. Oh.
Crazy, right? So weird.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little odd.
Yeah.
Well,
I just put the kids to bed. I was walking the dog around the block. Will called.
Okay.
Said he was running a little late.
Okay.
Asked me if I'd jump in for him.
Yeah.
And I said, anything for you, Will.
Yeah.
I'm in.
How late is Will running?
He's going to be here in about half past. Never. Will's not coming. Will's not coming at all.
Will Ferrell's not here, so but you're here. This is amazing that I'm...
Yes. Look, I'm uncomfortable with the word hero, Jimmy, but I am here.
I didn't call you a hero.
I'm just as disgusted as you are with these plastic, Playboy Hollywood prima donnas that think they can just, have a talk show appearance and then just not show up. It's Will Ferrell, too, he loves late night talk shows. He's a late night talk show slut. Yet he just doesn't even, who blows this off? Like, who's like, I can't make it. It's just...
Now that you're here, how's Blake? How's the kids?
They're all good. Blake's, no personal questions, by the way, but Blake is great. The sex is totally normal.
Okay. Wait, that's going. I wasn't going to ask that.
Hey, pump the sex brakes, Jimmy. Okay?
I
said no personal questions, and you're going right in on it, all right? Barbara Walters, easy. Easy does it.
I have all questions for Will here.
Well, fire away. Look, I made a solemn swear on the life of my children that I would deliver this for him 20 minutes ago, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk The Shrink Next Door.
Yeah, but do you want to talk about... You have a movie coming out called Red Notice with Dwayne Johnson.
No, I don't want to talk... No, guys, no. No, we're not talking about Red Notice while I'm here.
That's okay.
If you bring up Red Notice, you will taste the back of my hand.
Wow.
I'm just telling you right now.
Wow.
I'm going to deliver
I've never even seen
for Will Ferrell because he is a golden god.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to do.
Well, you guys just did a movie together.
We did. We did a movie called Spirited, yeah.
Spirited, yeah. And is that the first time you've worked together?
That is the second time. We did a movie 20 years ago, believe it or not, called Dick. I'm not making a joke. It was about Richard Nixon. It was about Richard Nixon.
Don't do personal, and no personal questions.
I promise, and no personal questions. I meant that.
Yes. Tell me about Dick.
Dick, honestly, I don't remember. The shrooms kicked in right on time.
All right, well, all right, well, then let's talk about the Shrink Next Door.
Yeah, let's not make this weird.
All right. Shrink Next Door. It's on Apple TV+.
It is on Apple TV+. It stars the great Will Ferrell, Catherine Hahn. It's written by Georgia Pritchett, who you might know from Succession and Veep. Incredible. Paul Rudd.
This is great. You actually did.
Yes, Paul Rudd. A sexiest.
I was going to show this to Will, but I'll show it to you.
No, that's fine. I'm happy for Paul because, he's possibly the nicest human being in all of show business. Mm-hmm. He's aging backwards because of his contract with Satan. And, or he only drinks breast milk from a blue whale or something. He does something. The point is he does something weird.
Yes, of course.
But and I want in.
No, we do. We all do. We all want whatever he's doing.
Benjamin Buttons this life if we could.
But let's start the Shrink Next Door. Do you have really any idea what the show is about?
Oh yeah, it's like it's a sort of Ant-Man sequel. It's like
no.
It's in the Ant-Man universe. It's Ant-Man adjacent.
The Shrink Next Door. Is what I'm talking about.
Yes, he's a shrink, right? He doesn't shrink his body per se, but he's a psychiatrist, so he does
Paul
like
is?
psychiatristy things. No, Paul is the psychiatrist. He is the shrink in it,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So he
lives next
does
door?
It in, yes, he lives next door, and he minimizes himself in relationships, which is kind of like Ant-Man, right? It's just not. It's more of like a psychosomatic sort of
at all. This is not a Marvel movie.
thing. It's Marvel Phase 16, which everyone's saying is like way more relatable. And period.
It's a period piece?
No, yes, it is a period piece.
Wow.
Based on some of the facial hair that I have seen.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And so Paul and Will become patient and doctor?
They crush it. Yeah.
They really crush it. They
Paul has like a little lab in his house, and his kids are little rascals, and he shrinks them by accident.
Wait,
and then they're like,
there is shrinking involved, but he doesn't get
And then he has to like tell his wife, Catherine Hahn,
You have no idea what this
honey,
show
I
is
shrunk
about.
the kids.
No,
I
that's
shouldn't have
Honey,
done
I
that.
Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, and
That's a
then
Rick
they're all
Moranis,
running around in the
movie. No,
blades
no.
of grass. And
This
what's
is-
worse than terrible, terrible swarms of bees, Jimmy? I don't know what's worse than terrible, terrible
on
swarms
Apple
of bees.
TV Plus.
Right, yes, it is. That much is 100% true.
I want to show a clip.
I think we should definitely
Can you set up the clip for us?
Yes, this will be a clip where, Ant-Man and we should just roll the clip.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Here's
I
Will
think
Ferrell and
mostly-
Paul Rudd in The Shrink Next Door. Take a look at this.
Excuse me, Marty? I'm Bonnie, Ike's wife.
Bonnie! Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I saw you standing alone, and I'm not great at these things either.
It is such a pleasure to meet you. Your husband. What a great guy.
He's a great guy, yes. Not necessarily a great dancer. I haven't seen him have this much fun since our wedding.
He's really enjoying himself. He sure has a lot of friends.
Yeah, he does.
Oh. Holy. That's nothing like Ant-Man at all.
No. Ryan Reynolds is in for Will Ferrell, everybody. The Shrink Next Door premieres this Friday on Apple TV Plus. Ryan and I are going to do something fun that we're supposed to do with Will Ferrell after the break. More with Ryan, though.